Let me ask you a simple question. If you stop working today, will your income stop tomorrow? For most people in America, the answer is yes. They wake up early, go to work 8 to 10 hours a day, and at the end of the month, they get a paycheck. But here is the problem. If the paycheck stops, everything stops. Bills, rent, lifestyle. Now compare that with wealthy people. Many of them can stop working today, and money will still continue to come in. How is that possible? Did they work harder? Not necessarily. The real difference is this. Rich people don't work for money. They make money work for them. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly how this works. If you understand this early in life, it can completely change your financial future. Part 1. The biggest financial trap. Most people follow the same financial path. Go to school, get a job, work for 40 years, then retire. This system is called the paycheck life. You trade your time for money. But time is limited. You only have 24 hours in a day. That means your income has a limit. This is why millions of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Even people making $60,000 or $100,000 per year sometimes struggle, because earning money alone doesn't create wealth. Investing money creates wealth. Part 2. The wealth mindset. The first step toward financial freedom is changing the way you think about money. Poor mindset says, I need a higher salary. Rich mindset says, I need more assets. So what exactly is an asset? An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. Examples of assets: stocks, real estate, businesses, index funds, rental properties. Now let's talk about liabilities. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Examples include car loans, credit card debt, expensive lifestyle purchases. The problem is most people buy liabilities first and assets later, but wealthy people do the opposite. They buy assets first, then they use the income from those assets to pay for luxuries. Part 3. The power of investing early. Imagine two people. Person A starts investing at age 22. Person B starts investing at age 35. Both invest $500 per month. But because of compound growth, Person A could end up with hundreds of thousands of dollars more by retirement. Why? Because of compound interest. Compound interest means your money earns interest. And then that interest earns more interest. Over time, money grows faster and faster. That's why starting early is one of the biggest advantages. Part 4. The magic of compound interest. Let's look at a simple example. If you invest $10,000 in an investment that returns 8% per year, after 10 years, about $21,500. After 20 years, about $46,000. After 30 years, about $100,000. And that's without adding more money. Now imagine investing every month. This is how wealth slowly builds over time. Not overnight, but steadily. Part 5. 5 Real ways Americans make money from money. Now let's talk about practical ways people in the United States grow their wealth. 1. Stock market. The stock market is one of the most common ways Americans invest. When you buy shares of companies like Apple, Amazon, or Microsoft, you become a partial owner of those companies. If those companies grow, your investment grows. Many companies also pay dividends, which means they share profits with investors. 2. Index funds. Many financial experts recommend investing in index funds like the S&P 500. Why? Because instead of betting on one company, you invest in 500 of the biggest companies in America at once. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned around 7-10% per year over the long term. 3. Real estate. Real estate is another powerful wealth-building strategy. Example: you buy a house, then rent it out. Every month, tenants pay rent. Over time, the property value increases. Rent increases. Your mortgage gets paid off. Eventually, the property can become a cash flow machine. 4. Retirement accounts. In the United States, retirement accounts give tax advantages. Two popular ones are 401k retirement plan, Roth IRA. Many employers even match contributions to a 401k. That's basically free money for retirement. 5. Building online income. In today's digital world, many people create income online. Examples include YouTube channels, online courses, digital products, affiliate marketing. Once built, these income streams can continue generating money, even while you sleep. Part 6. The wealth cycle. Wealthy people follow a simple cycle. Earn money, save money, invest money, grow money, reinvest profits. This cycle repeats over and over, and each time, the money grows larger. Part 7. Why most people never build wealth. There are 3 main reasons people struggle financially. Lack of financial education, lifestyle inflation, fear of investing. Many people are afraid of losing money, But the truth is, not investing at all can be even riskier, because inflation slowly reduces the value of money. The biggest difference between the rich and everyone else is simple. Rich people learn how to make money work for them. They don't rely only on a paycheck. They build systems, assets, and investments. So remember this powerful rule: don't just work for money. Start building assets that work for you. Because one day, your money should be working harder than you. Part 8. The power of multiple income streams. One of the biggest financial secrets of wealthy people in America is this: they don't rely on just one source of income. Most people only have one income source: their job. If the job disappears, the income disappears. But wealthy people build multiple streams of income. For example, a person may have a full-time job, investments in stocks, rental property income, a small online business. Each income stream adds financial security. If one source stops, the others keep running. This is why financial experts often say, never depend on a single income. Build multiple streams. Part 9. The danger of lifestyle inflation. Many people start earning more money, but they still stay broke. Why? Because their expenses increase along with their income. For example, someone gets a raise at work. Instead of investing the extra money, they buy a new car, upgrade their phone, move to a more expensive apartment. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is one of the biggest wealth killers. Wealthy people do the opposite. When their income increases, they increase their investments, not their lifestyle. Part 10. The importance of financial discipline. Building wealth is not only about earning money, it is about discipline. Anyone can make money, but not everyone can manage money wisely. Financial discipline means controlling spending, avoiding unnecessary debt, investing consistently, thinking long-term. Many millionaires in America became wealthy not because they earned millions instantly, but because they invested consistently for many years. Part 11. Understanding risk and smart investing. Every investment has risk. There is no investment with zero risk. But successful investors understand something important. They manage risk. For example, instead of investing all their money in one stock, they diversify their investments. This means spreading money across stocks, real estate, index funds, businesses. Diversification reduces the chances of major losses. Part 12. The long-term wealth strategy. Most people want quick money. They want to get rich fast. But the truth is, real wealth usually grows slowly and steadily. Many successful investors follow a simple strategy. Invest consistently. Hold investments for the long term. Ignore short-term market noise. For example, people who invested in companies like Apple or Amazon years ago and held their investments saw enormous growth over time. Patience is one of the most powerful financial skills. Part 13. Financial freedom. Financial freedom means reaching a point where your investments generate enough income to cover your living expenses. At that point, work becomes a choice, not a necessity. Many people in America aim for financial independence through strategies like investing in the S&P 500, real estate, or retirement accounts. Over time, the income from investments can replace a regular paycheck. Final message ending. Let me leave you with one important thought. Most people spend their entire lives working for money. But the people who truly achieve financial freedom learn how to make money work for them. Start small, invest consistently, think long-term, and most importantly, be patient. Because wealth is not built overnight, but with the right strategy, it can absolutely be boo. Part 15. The power of long-term thinking. Most people think about money only in the short term. They ask questions like, what can I buy today? But wealthy people ask a different question. What will this money become in 10 years? Let's imagine two choices. Option 1. Spend $5,000 on luxury items today. Option 2. Invest $5,000 and let it grow for years. Over time, that investment could grow much larger. This is the difference between short-term thinking and long-term thinking. And long-term thinking is one of the biggest habits of wealthy people. Part 16. The importance of patience. One of the biggest mistakes new investors make is expecting fast results. They invest money today and expect huge returns next month. But real investing doesn't work like that. Investing is more like planting a tree. At first you see nothing. Then slowly, the tree begins to grow, and years later, it becomes strong and valuable. Money works the same way. If you stay patient and consistent, the results can be powerful. Part 17. Avoiding bad financial decisions. There are some financial mistakes that destroy wealth quickly. Let's talk about a few of them. First mistake, high-interest debt. Credit card debt can grow extremely fast. If someone keeps paying only the minimum amount, the interest keeps increasing. Second mistake, trying to get rich quickly. Many scams promise fast money, but real wealth usually comes from discipline and time. Third mistake, emotional investing. Some people panic when markets go down. They sell investments too early. Successful investors stay calm and focus on the long term. Part 18. The Wealth Habits of Successful People Men's. Many successful investors and entrepreneurs follow similar habits. They read books about finance. They study successful investors. They track their income and expenses, and they continuously improve their financial knowledge. These habits may seem small, but over many years they create massive differences. Success is not always about big actions. Sometimes it's about small, smart habits repeated every day. Final closing message. Let's end this video with a powerful reminder. Most people believe they need to work harder to become rich. But the truth is different. You don't just need to work harder. You need to work smarter with money. Start learning about investing. Start building assets. Start thinking long-term. Because one day, if you do this correctly, your money will start working for you. And that is the moment when true financial freedom begins. Part 19. Why most people stay broke their whole life. One harsh truth about money is this. Most people don't stay poor because they are unlucky. They stay poor because of the habits they repeat every day. Think about it. If someone earns money and spends everything they earn year after year, nothing changes. Many people increase their income, but they also increase their expenses. They buy a bigger phone, a bigger car, more expensive clothes, more expensive lifestyle, and they believe they are becoming richer. But in reality, they are just becoming more dependent on income. Wealthy people think differently. When their income increases, they don't increase lifestyle first. They increase investments first. This is why some people earn $3,000 a month and stay broke, and others earn the same amount and slowly become rich. The difference is not income. The difference is behavior. Your financial future is not decided by how much you earn today. It is decided by what you do with what you earn. And that is a powerful realization, because it means you can change your future anytime. Part 20. The rule of paying yourself first. One of the most powerful money rules ever taught is this. Pay yourself first. Most people do the opposite. They earn money, then they pay rent, pay bills, buy food, buy things they want, and at the end of the month, nothing is left. So they say, I will save when I earn more. But that day never comes. Wealthy people follow a different rule. The moment they receive money, they save or invest a part of it first. Even if it is only 5%, even if it is only 10%. It doesn't matter how small the amount is. What matters is the habit. Because when you pay yourself first, you force your money to grow. Instead of letting it disappear, over time, this habit alone can change your entire life. Not in 1 month, not in 1 year, but in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The results can be shocking. Small amounts invested regularly can become very large amounts later. That is the power of consistency. Part 21. Why rich people love assets. To understand wealth, you must understand one simple difference. Assets versus liabilities. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. A liability is something that takes money from your pocket. Most people buy liabilities, thinking they are assets. For example, a car that loses value every year, expensive clothes, latest phone every year, luxury items bought on credit. These things don't make you richer. They make you feel rich for a short time. Wealthy people focus on assets, stocks, businesses, real estate, skills that increase income, things that grow in value. This doesn't mean wealthy people never buy luxury. They do, but only after their assets can pay for it. That is a very important rule. Poor people buy luxury first, rich people buy assets first, and later, assets buy luxury for them. Part 22. The Trap of Lifestyle Inflation. Have you noticed something? When people start earning more money, their life does not become easier. It becomes more expensive. This is called lifestyle inflation. At first, you earn $1,000 a month. You live simple. Then you earn $2,000. Now you want better things. Then $3,000. Now you want even more. And no matter how much you earn, you still feel like it's not enough. This is one of the biggest traps in modern life, because the world is designed to make you spend. Advertisements everywhere. Social media showing luxury life. Friends buying expensive things. All these things push you to spend more. But wealthy people control lifestyle inflation. They don't try to look rich. They try to become rich. And there is a big difference. Looking rich costs money. Being rich creates money. If you can control your lifestyle while increasing your income, you are already ahead of most people. And this is how real wealth begins.